What if the company powering the world's AI revolution is about to reveal something that changes everything? Or perhaps just solidifies their already undeniable reign? You know, the dawn of artificial intelligence in late 2022 felt like an earthquake in the tech world. That initial tremor of excitement has settled a bit, but now, everyone watches for strong evidence that AI isn't just a flash in the pan. We are all searching for signs that this adoption truly has room to run. And at the heart of that run, Nvidia. Their graphics processing units, or GPUs, have not just been widely adopted. They are the gold standard for generative AI. It's like they're building the pickaxes and shovels for this digital gold rush. Well, get ready to sit on the edge of your seats, because Nvidia is set to release their fiscal 2026 second quarter results on Wednesday, August 27th, after the market closes. Wall Street, and frankly, anyone paying attention, will be looking for clear signals that strong demand for AI chips continues. Now, let's cast our minds back to their last quarter, fiscal 2026 first quarter, which ended in April. After 2 years of absolutely blistering triple-digit revenue and profit growth, some investors got a little jittery when the pace inevitably moderated. But let me tell you, Nvidia's results were still nothing short of remarkable. They reported record revenue of $44.1 billion, soaring 69% year-over-year. Think about that. Nearly a 70% jump in revenue in 1 year for a company of this scale. Their adjusted earnings per share came in at 81 cents, up 33%. Now, there is a small asterisk here. Nvidia took a $4.5 billion write-down on their H20 chips, originally bound for China, because of previous U.S. restrictions. Without that specific charge, their earnings per share would have been 96 cents, a phenomenal 57% increase. That's like finding an extra 50% performance in your new supercomputer simply by removing one old, clunky part. Make no mistake, the continuing adoption of AI unequivocally drove these robust results. Revenue from Nvidia's data center segment climbed 73% to $39 billion, representing a staggering 89% of their total revenue. Imagine nearly 90% of a multi-billion-dollar company's revenue flowing from one powerhouse segment. That shows you where the demand really lies. And management expects this growth spurt to continue, perhaps at a slightly more moderate pace, but still very impressive. For the current fiscal second quarter, they are guiding for revenue of $45 billion, which would still represent 50% year-over-year growth. Wall Street analysts are even more bullish, with consensus estimates hitting $45.68 billion in revenue and $1 in adjusted earnings per share. While this might seem like a minor slowdown compared to last quarter's explosive growth, it remains truly remarkable for a company of this size. Now, the biggest concern floating around among some investors is whether AI adoption will eventually hit a wall. But honestly, we see absolutely no evidence to support that idea. In fact, all the available evidence suggests the proliferation of AI only continues to accelerate. Think about the big three in cloud computing: Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Alphabet's Google Cloud. These behemoths recently revealed plans to significantly increase their infrastructure spending this year, going beyond what they had already announced. And here's the kicker. Most of that spending will funnel directly into building more data centers specifically to support the growing demand for AI. Guess what will power most of those new data centers? You got it, Nvidia GPUs. Meta Platforms, too, announced a big bump in their capital expenditure spending plans for the year. It's like these tech giants are not just building new houses, they are building entire new cities, and Nvidia is supplying the very foundations and power grids. And let's not forget the resumption of those H20 chip sales in China. When you put it all together, it becomes incredibly clear that Nvidia's AI opportunity only continues to expand. So, should you buy the stock before August 27th? Well, the unspoken question here, the one everyone truly asks, is whether Nvidia stock will shoot up or dip after this highly anticipated report. And honestly, no one truly knows. My crystal ball, unfortunately, has been on the blink for some time. But if I were to make a few very vague predictions, I would comfortably say this. Nvidia will announce yet another in a long, growing series of quarterly revenue records. And given their track record of exceeding expectations, I strongly suspect they will beat analysts' consensus estimates for both sales and earnings. Beyond that, it is anyone's guess, and my predictions could be way off base. However, I remain incredibly confident that the investing thesis for Nvidia remains intact. Their cutting-edge GPUs continue as the undisputed gold standard, driving this entire AI revolution. Rivals have simply not yet challenged their position as the market leader or come up with a superior product. Yes, the specter of competition always looms. A technological innovation could certainly steal Nvidia's thunder. But for now, they are way out front. Most experts agree that we are still in the early innings of AI. While no one agrees on the precise size of the market, even the most conservative estimates start at $1 trillion. Accounting firm PwC even estimates the total economic impact could reach $15.7 trillion between now and 2030. The truth is, nobody knows for sure, but the potential is undeniably massive. Nvidia stock currently trades at roughly 30 times next year's earnings. That might sound like a premium, but the company's track record of innovation, their industry-leading position, and their history of explosive growth fundamentally underpin that valuation. This gives me strong confidence that their runway ahead remains incredibly long. So for those of us who genuinely believe the AI revolution will play out over the next decade, and that Nvidia will maintain its position as the leading provider of these essential AI chips, the answer feels quite clear. We do not know what the stock will do between now and August 27th, and frankly, for long-term investors, that simply does not matter. We are buckling up for what promises to be a bumpy, but potentially very profitable, ride ahead. What do you think? Is Nvidia unstoppable, or are challengers lurking just out of sight? Let us know your thoughts, and remember to subscribe for more insights into the tech world shaping our future.